Hello, Billy Reeves here. Welcome to the Kscope podcast 173. Thanks for being at the other end. I trust you're well. In this episode, we celebrate the forthcoming imminent album from our dear friend Tim Bowness. A track from the Radicant mini-album stroke EP, the Radicant, of course, being Vincent Kavanagh, the former frontman of Anathema. We'll hear from Amos Williams from TesseracT as they head towards the final leg of their enormous world tour. Part of my series of speaking to Kscope artists about touring and the future of live music post-pandemic, post-Brexit, in the middle of a cost of living crisis. Listen out for a couple of little snippets of exclusive information in that chat with Amos. And there's news of a new signing. Keep your ears peeled, but we're going to start with a little bit of a classic. Storm Corrosion, the album featuring Stephen Wilson and Michael Uckerfeldt of Opeth, gets the full Kscope treatment, coloured vinyl, CD, Blu-ray with Dolby Atmos mix by Mr. Wilson, out on the 27th of September. Now, this live rarity is going to be on all of those formats. Live at the Albert Hall in London in 2015, the only time that Stephen and Michael performed Storm Corrosion music in front of an audience. As Michael joined Stephen Wilson's band on stage for this, Drag Ropes.
Now, my dear friend, now for your sins, you're to suffer. Here it begins. Drag ropes forward, shame will save you. Out moves inwards, turn of the screw. Gallows free you, dawn's release, hood to blind you, be at peace.
I was mortal, but I am your friend, to stay and be beside you, always here.
Are you
Always with you now. told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told, are manifold, and the truth can now be told.
Now, my dear friend, now for your sins, you're to suffer. Here it begins.
I was mortal, but I am your friend, to stay and be beside you, always here,
I'll grieve for
always
you.
with you now.
Stephen Wilson and band with Michael Arkefelt of Opeth, with Storm Corrosion's Drag Ropes, and the special editions of Storm Corrosion's LP, out 27th of September. Now on the 13th of September, our friend Tim Bowness, formerly partner musically of Stephen Wilson of course, launches his new album Powder Dry with his band Butterfly Mind at the Camden Club. See you there. Here's a couple of tracks from said LP. We'll start off with the new single Lost Not Lost, followed by the title track of this podcast, Summer Turned.
Go deeper, go deep, so deep I disappear. No sleep, just fever. Step off the line and block out all I hear. Silence the bitter angels. Killed all the cautious gods. I'm lost, and yet not lost. Stomach twisted at the thought of you. Lovers spawn in search of love. Stomach twisting at the thought of you. And you're all I'm thinking of. Silence the bitter angels. Killed all the cautious gods. I'm lost, and yet not lost. I'm lost, and yet not lost. The summer turned ugly, the summer turned mean. We bummed around on beaches, tried to keep ourselves clean. We didn't want to think about it, didn't want to think. The politics were changing, balance on the brink. And your eyes killed me, and your eyes thrilled me, and your eyes willed me to surprise. The sun turned angry, the summer caught fire. Our sweet taste of freedom, getting close to the wire. We didn't want to talk about it, didn't take it in. We ran away from trouble, let the sun bake on our skin. The growing rifts, the power shift. As the world cooled me and its light schooled me, and your eyes fooled me. I got summer turned.
Tim Bowness. That's entitled Summer Turned. Before that you heard Lost Not Lost, the new single, both from the album Powder Dry, which is out on Kscope on the 13th of September. Now, very recently I caught up with Amos Williams from TesseracT as they head towards the end of their world tour, and I started by asking him if there's anyone that he and his fellow band members miss when they're out on the road.
Yeah, I mean that's nearly always been the case for me, which is really cool. But at the same time, yeah, there's always for all of us, there's always a family there that. In some cases, we were doing this before we met the family, and then or made the family, and in other cases, the family was there before they were doing this. So it's an intriguing dynamic. It's one that never really gets much consideration, I think, by fans and audiences alike. But also, I mean, it is part of your life, isn't it? You have to. It's your particular brand of human, this weird life that we have.
Well, it's not a bit by the same token. I guess there is a in any freelance situation. I guess that means there is time. You're not 9 to 5. You're not sort of like you can spend more time with your loved ones and make it more precious, perhaps.
Yeah, I think if people are purposeful and mindful, you can make the time you have much better and far more meaningful and of intent, if that makes sense. And I think certainly I find myself always being able to create moments that are like core memories when I have my time away from touring and I get to spend it with the people that I want to spend it with, rather than for me personally it would be quite, maybe you wouldn't pursue those opportunities as much if you weren't being pulled away every 5 or 6 weeks or for another 5 or 6 weeks. So certainly absence makes the heart grow fonder, but I am looking forward to a couple of months at the end of this year where I can be in one place for a period of time and be an average everyday human for a while.
Yeah, be Joe Schmo for a while. Best of both worlds, I guess. Beautifully put. On this tour, have you been documenting? Have you been filming? Have you been recording stuff for future release?
Well, the last show we did document, we had long-term cinematographer partner Richard Oakes, who filmed Portals for us, also filmed a couple of the singles on our latest album. So he and a team of 5, maybe 6 cinematographers, they filmed that show, and we've recorded that show, the audio for that show, and we kind of started mixing little bits of it now, but we're going to have to wait until we come back off tour to finish that. So we're hoping that will become a part of a release, and we'll have to see how Kscope feels about that. I've seen the first 4 tracks of that, and it's wonderful. And for us, it was such an amazing experience. It was a really exciting, creative, fun, energetic, somewhat chaotic, but at the same time, because so much work had gone into it, it turned out all right as far as I'm concerned. It's really quite a beautiful moment to have captured, because it felt like a pinnacle of what TesseracT has always been trying to do, which is to just push the envelope. We tried that with Portals, where we were just releasing a streamed concert like everyone else was at that point, but we tried to really get under the skin of the medium and figure it out, and to us, just push the envelope a little. So this is what we wanted to do with a live concert as well. We wanted to see what we can do with that. Hopefully we won't just present it as a film, as in a concert film. It might be, because that might be the best thing for it, but we have also filmed lots of behind the scenes stuff, so you can see the week leading up to that. There's a few interviews that we just had with everybody, where in situ we caught people and just asked them a couple of questions. And because the team was so large, I'm hoping that I haven't seen these things yet, but I'm hoping that there's enough variety and it's interesting enough to maybe cut into the concert and make it into, I mean, it would end up being like 2 hours long. So I don't know if that would be of interest to people, but
in a way, this whole project of the band leading to this point, but particularly War of Being, it's almost like you do everything in reverse. Because here you are, you've kind of like road tested the material like you're supposed to before you record the album, but you guys do it completely arse about face.
Yeah, it is very much the modern way of doing things. Contemporary music schedules are such that you release an album, tour the album, and you've just got no time to then take new songs out, try them. But I would love to have done like Pink Floyd and spend a year writing an album on the road, trying the songs out, people coming to see that experimentation, not knowing what they're going to get, with maybe a couple of classics thrown in there, and then release the album. I would have absolutely adored that, but maybe it's something that is difficult to do now because everybody is filming each show. They're taking bits and uploading it to YouTube, and so it would be tough to release something like that.
from War of Being. That's called The Grey, and they, of course, are TesseracT. Amos was very excited to be at Vincent Kavanagh's partner Sarah's art show, which is where I bumped into him. We were talking there about how diverse the TesseracT audience is now, much younger, more women, and how excited they are about that. They're in Latin America through September: Mexico, Costa Rica, Colombia, Chile, Argentina, Brazil, and then after Christmas an enormous European tour, the War of Being Tour Part 2: France, Switzerland, Italy, Croatia, Greece, Bulgaria, Romania, Slovakia, Germany, Poland, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Germany, and then some dates in the UK. I'll see you in Brighton. My thanks to Amos for his time. Now, fans of TesseracT and heavy rock, djenti ambient stuff will be interested to know that Kscope have got involved with IHLO, IHLO, very important band whose debut, Union, which came out in 2019, is getting the Kscope treatment, coming out on the 11th of October. It got to number 1 on Bandcamp in the metal chart several times, of a cult album. So we're going to be speaking to Andy from the band in the next Kscope podcast, coming out on vinyl for the first time, remastering by IHLO of TesseracT as well, and they're coming out on tour in October and are working on a second album. So we'll hear again about that from Andy in the next Kscope podcast. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Union by IHLO, coming out on vinyl for the first time, and the full Digipack CD 8-page booklet Kscope treatment. There's some extra tracks as well, some live stuff from Prog Power Europe 2023. And here's what they sound like. This is called Reanimate.
Dream world lost up high.
They're called IHLO, IHLO. That's entitled Reanimate, from the album Union, coming out on Kscope on October the 11th. Do please like and share this podcast wherever you may find it. Support independent music. And as I said, we'll be hearing from IHLO in the next Kscope podcast, and from a band who hopefully will become top chums in the future, to someone who very much already is. Vincent Kavanagh, the former frontman of Anathema, has an album out now on Kscope on gorgeous black vinyl and digitally. He is called The Radicant, and this is entitled Zero Blue. See ya!